Hey everyone, this is D2 of Team DKMR. I'm here with teammate Alchemist. How's it going, Alchemist?
It's going great.
Now, this is What Happens If, where we learn about Hearthstone mechanics. In this episode, we're going to learn about basic card text. Now, Alchemist, what's going on here in this board?
Well, it looks like there's some cards that are pretty plain looking, and then it looks like some of these cards have a shield around them.
Yep, like you said, this Chillwind Yeti, there's no card text, but this weird shield looking thing, that's actually taunt. Now, this Ironford Grizzly has taunt, which states that enemies must attack this minion. So, um, Alchemist, your Booty Bay Bodyguard also has taunt. So if I try to attack another minion, like your Wolf Fighter, or your Stormwind Knight, or even your hero, the game tells me I must attack a minion with taunt. So, I'll attack into your Booty Bay Bodyguard. And now I can kill your other stuff.
Okay, so you have two minions with taunt. Does that mean I get to choose which one of those minions I attack as long as they have taunt?
Yeah, if there are two minions with taunt, you can choose whichever one you want. There's no rules concerning that. Now, some minions start with taunt, while other minions can give other minions taunt. For example, this Sunfury Protector, if I stick it here, gives my Raptor and my Crocodile taunt. This is a battle cry, which we'll talk about later in a different episode. Next, we're going to talk about charge. Now, I have this River Crocodile in my hand. If I play it, I can't immediately attack with it. The game tells me minions cannot attack the turn they are played. Now, this Wisp I had on the board earlier, so I can attack with it. But certain cards, like this Wolf Rider, it says charge, so I can immediately play it. Their turn it says right here, charge, can attack immediately. So I'm going to go ahead and attack with it. Alright, now let's see what Alchemist is going to do.
Shields up!
Whoa, 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 whoa. How did you do that? How come
Well, I
you're
have this shiny Warsong Commander right here.
Whoa, Warsong Commander. Okay, so whenever you summon a minion with 3 or less attack, give it charge. Oh my goodness. Well played, Alchemist. Next, we're going to talk about Divine Shield. Now, Alchemist, what's Divine Shield?
Well, as you can see, my Argent Squire over here has this nice glowing bubble around it, and what that should do is prevent it from taking damage.
Yeah, so as you can see to the right where it explains it, it says the first time this minion takes damage, ignore it. So, if Alchemist attacks into my Abusive Sergeant, even though this Argent Squire only has 1 health, it didn't die because of the protection it gained from Divine Shield. Now if Alchemist will just pass the turn, I can explain about a couple things. Now we've learned about Taunt, we've learned about Divine Shield, and we learned about Charge. Now if you combine those abilities, it makes for some really powerful creatures. For example, this Archon Commander combines Charge and Divine Shield. I can throw it on the board, kill something, and the minion stays alive. It's a really very powerful combination of abilities. Similarly, with the Sunwalker, I don't have enough mana now, but if I were to throw it on the board, it would have Taunt and Divine Shield. Now, that means that minions have to attack into it, and it takes more than 1 attack to kill it because of Divine Shield. It's a really powerful way to either protect your hero or protect other minions on the board. Next, we're going to talk about Stealth. Now, you can tell that a minion has Stealth because it's kind of gray and ashy and mysterious looking. This Worgen Infiltrator has Stealth, and it states that a Stealth minion can't be attacked or targeted until it deals damage. Now, what they mean by that is it can't be targeted until it attacks itself, because really there's no way for this minion to deal damage unless it attacks, because it can't be targeted. Now, if I try to attack Alchemist Worgen Infiltrator,
I can't target stealthed minions.
the game tells me I can't. So I'll just attack his face. Now, if Alchemist attacks something with his Worgen Infiltrator, and then passes the turn, now, since his minion is out of stealth, I can now target it. This creates a lot of interesting situations because you really want to maximize the effectiveness of your minions in stealth and attack things
My
of great.
hand is full.
He just lost the card. So you want to maximize the usefulness of your target of your minions in stealth and attack when it's most useful. And the thing is, I don't want to attack yet because I know that there's really no way for Alchemist to kill my Worgen Infiltrator in any way.
Shields up.
Well, unless he uses Area of Effect Damage. Now we talked about Sun Fury Protector earlier, and you may be wondering, if I give a minion with Stealth Taunt, what happens? Stealth states that it can't be attacked, while Taunt says enemies must attack, so which wins out? As it turns out, the Stealth wins out, and Alchemist can attack whatever he wants. However, if I now attack with this minion, and pass the turn,
I'm almost out of cards.
Alchemist is forced to attack into the minion with Taunt. He cannot attack any other of my creatures or my hero. Hey everyone, thanks for watching the first episode of What Happens If. Now I just want to explain a little bit what this video series is going to be about. First, I want to explain that I'm going to be splitting the videos into two categories, beginners and experts. So for the beginner series, I'll be explaining everything from basic card text to stuff that's intuitive but maybe some people don't have experience with. For example, if you Abusive Sergeant or Dark Iron Dwarf your opponent's minion and use Big Game Hunter or Shadow Word Death to kill it, maybe not everyone has experience with that, but it's pretty intuitive, once it has high enough attack power that you can just use those spells on it. Now for the expert section, on the low end, there'll be stuff that's, intuitive, but maybe people have a little bit of experience with. For example, if you use Wild Growth, with 10 mana you gain a card. A lot of people know that, but it's not something that's very intuitive. So you might see some stuff where the high end of the beginners kind of overlaps with the low end of the experts, where it seems like it's more difficult, but that's the way I've decided to split it up. On the high end of experts, you'll see stuff that's both unintuitive and stuff that not a lot of people have experience with. For example, if you use Bane of Doom on a Sylvanas and kill it, and you have no minions on your side, does the Sylvanas take your minion? I bet a lot of people didn't know that it does in fact take the minion. Now, I want to make this video series very comprehensive, actually completely comprehensive. I want to cover everything that is confusing, everything that can happen in the game of Hearthstone. I'll try to think of every situation, but obviously that's a little bit hard. So if you can, let me know in the comments, different situations that you've thought of, different things you want us to do. And also, while you're at it, let us know, what was done well, what was done poorly, whether you'd like a more casual tone, a more instructive tone, all that good stuff. Another thing is that these video series won't be in order, so you don't have to wait for me to explain the entire, all the card text, everything in the beginner section. You don't have to wait all that time for the expert section to come out. We're basically going to be doing random so that, everyone can enjoy the series at the same time. So stay tuned for that. And the way you stay tuned is obviously subscribe to me on here. Um, while you're at it, liking the video helps too. You can go to the team website at dkmr.engine.com. This is my site, this is my YouTube site, just putting that up there. You can subscribe to me on Twitter, although I'm thinking I'm gonna change that Twitter handle. The HS stands for Hearthstone. I think I'm gonna change it to DKMRD2. Also, go check out HearthstonePlayers.com, with which DKMR is partners with. Also, check out iHeartView.com, with which I think we're partners with, but if we're not, we will be soon. And while you're at it, check out my articles there. I have 3 articles currently. I'm in the process of making another one. So go check all that out. Also, I want to lastly thank Alchemist, who was the guy I was playing with, who's a legendary player on the NA server. And finally, after this explanation is done, there's going to be a little teaser at the end of this video. A little trick in Hearthstone that some of you may know, but beginners probably don't really know it. But anyway, go enjoy that, and I'll see you guys next time. Did you know that if you Shadow Man into Loot Hoarder and sacrifice it,
Hey, give me that!
that you get the card? Let us know in the comments below.